Away or where you're from. Today, I'm talking about BobbieD and LisaD live in the Philippines. Easy? Yeah, in the Philippines. BobbieD and LisaD live in the Philippines. Is it easy in the Philippines? Yeah! Oh, what a joy. Such a joy to come back to get my first. And I just want to say, those who are here for the first time, if you would please, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. So you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines and living in the Philippines, I need to let you know this is very, very important for those of you that aspire to be expats like me. Sometimes, my friends, life can be very, very hard in the Philippines for an expat. You heard it said that it's hard out there for a pimp. Yeah, it's hard sometimes in the Philippines for an expat. You hear me? Okay, I'm telling you straight up because I'm living a life. And so, who would know other than the one that's living a life? You know, some of these vloggers, they be putting on this stuff, but we have a good time, and they show you all the good stuff they doing, yeah, man, but they don't show you the bad stuff, you know what I'm saying? They don't show you the downtime. They don't show you the negative side of the expat life in the Philippines, okay? So I'm telling you, man, sometimes it could be nasty, it could be dirty, it could be stinking and ranking, okay? And sometimes it could be beautiful, okay? So understand me when I say life is not always easy as an expat in the Philippines. I don't want to paint the picture that when you come out here to live with your lady, everything gonna be good and you're not gonna be shady, okay? It's gonna be some tough times, right? Like right now, LisaD and I, we've never had times like this in our lives since I've been living out here, you know? And I'm talking about we had no lights and no waters for 18 days. First time ever in my life, man. And no internet at the house. I got to do a video. I got to go out my doggone house to do a video. You think that's easy? No. It's a struggle. And we're struggling right now. We've been struggling for a long time. But you know what, man? Even though when I struggle, I don't bring it to you that much because I know struggling is a part of life. I know. And failure is a part of life. Whenever you fail, you get ready for the setup because you're going to get put up and you're going to get big up. It's going to be big for you, okay? So I know that we're going through this situation for a reason and for a season. But as we go through this, I need to let you know that it's not easy, okay? Yeah, if you think it's easy, if you think life is easy, even in the Philippines, ask Georgia and Weez. When they moved on up, remember that song? They were moving on up to the east side, but they had problem when they got to the penthouse. White folk didn't want them in there. All that stuff. Y'all don't. We didn't see all that stuff. They had to go through a lot of stuff. They were the only black couple in the penthouse, in the big house, and they got the business. Yeah, the white folks in that penthouse gave them the business. Okay, so it ain't nothing easy, man. Don't come out here and think about, man, a lot of y'all think about trying to escape the United States of a doggone America. You think that if you escape to the Philippines, everything gonna be lovely for you, and you're gonna get rid of racism, and ain't gonna be nobody calling you boy, and they ain't gonna call you the N-word, and everything gonna be, forget that. If you think that coming to the Philippines, you're going to escape racism, you're going to escape people calling you the N-word, you're going to escape all that kind of negativity, forget it, okay? It's still here. Racism is worldwide. It is not going anywhere no time soon. So get yourself in the frame of mind that even if you change environments, you may still face the same pressures that you face where you are right now. You have to make a decision. Do I want to move to another place in time, and try a new life, or do I want to stay right here where you are and fight it out, okay? I had to make that decision. I made that decision. And when I moved to the Philippines, it wasn't primarily because of race or the pressures I was facing. I moved for a different reason. My reason was LisaD. See that right there? She was my reason for the season. She was my reason for moving to the Philippines. I wanted to get married. I wanted to be with her. She wanted to be with me. And our plan originally was for her to come to the United States, but it didn't work out. So I said, look here, we got to shift gears. And I moved there. Now hindsight is always 2020, right? So hindsight, I moved here right before Trump got elected, right before Orange Man got elected. So I moved here, and it was a blessing for me. I moved here when Obama was in office in 2014. So it wasn't that bad as it is now in the United States. So that wasn't a big deal for me to move here as far as getting away from racism. I moved here to get married and to live my life with my woman. Okay, that's why I moved here. A lot of you are doing it for a different reason. Some of you are moving here to get married with your lady, but some of you are moving here to run away from the pressures of the life you're living right now. So if you're moving to the Philippines and you think everything gonna be easy, you need to rethink your thoughts. Okay, you need to rethink your plan, rethink your goal, rethink your motives, because I'm telling you, everything out here is not easy peasy for an expat. It's hard out here on some things for us. Some things are easy, but you have to take it balanced. And if you don't have the kind of attitude, you don't have the kind of mentality that is flexible and it can bend and shift as things occur, you will not make it out here. You have to be able to be flexible and adjust to situations that occur in this country. Okay, I'm telling you, man. For the most part, my life out here is good, but it's not. Everything is not easy. That's my whole purpose for this video. Easy? No. I can adjust. It's tolerable, but I will never say everything is easy out here. No. It's not easy in the United States, and it's not easy in the Philippines. Everywhere you go has certain advantages and certain cons, pros and cons. And you have to make a decision where you want to live, okay? And you have to make a decision, can you deal with the situation in the Philippines? Can you deal with the situation in the United States? Which one's best for you? They got rebels out here. If you go to Mindanao area, people kidnap you. So a lot of people get kidnapped and then you never hear from them again. All kind of stuff like that. There's a lot of bombings out here. So far, there has not been any in Cebu, but there's been a lot in Mindanao and some in Manila. There's a lot of things. I don't want to scare anybody away, but at the same time, I don't want to minimize the risk. Okay, I want you to know that there are risks involved, and then nothing's easy. So when you come out here, understand that. When I left to go to the Philippines in 2014 and stay here permanently, I gave my sisters, because I gave my sisters all my pertinent information. I said, if y'all don't hear from me no more, this is my will. I'm serious. I didn't know what I was getting into. And so I knew there was risk. Even though I moved here permanently, I knew it was risk going here, and I knew I had to adjust myself and my mindset to the possibility that I may never come back. That's what I had to do. And when you do that, man, you're setting yourself up for success in the long run. Because whenever you burn your bridges to the past, there's no going back. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, even though the Philippines is not easy, even though there are risks involved living here as an expat, I'm not going back to the United States to live. I burned that bridge a long time ago. I mean, there's a famous general. He was had an army. He was I think it was a Roman general, and he had an army with him, and they came to this town by boat. Okay, but the people that they're going to conquer was twice as many as them. So you know what this general did? He said, "Look here, boys." He went on. He was on the ship. He said, "Look here, boys. The enemy is over there on land. We on this boat. There's 3 times as many of them as us, but we ain't turning back." You know what he did? He burned the boat. He burned the boat. You know what that meant? He said, now we got to fight. We got 2 things that we can fight, or we can lay down and let them slay us. Which one y'all want to do? They fought, and they won the battle. So when you burn your bridges, you have 2 choices. You can lay down and die, or you can keep struggling and try to live. And that's what it is, man. It's about moving, making a decision to live with the existing circumstances that you have and conquer it. That's it. And so I understand there are risks involved living in the Philippines, but I also understand that I have been set up, prepped up, and made up with the mentality of accepting those risks and dealing with them on a day in, day out basis, okay? That's me. I don't let nothing get me down. You know, sometimes this little thing we going through with the aftermath of ODED, you know, sometimes it gets to me a little bit, but I pop right back up because I always find a way to get over it, under it, around it, or go through it. That's how I am. I don't let nothing put me down permanently. I might slow up. I might bend, but I'm not going to break. You're not going to break me. You're not going to shake me. You're not going to take me. You're not going to make me get off my plan and my mentality about what I want to do in my life, okay? Because that's how I make my mind up. And when you come out here, guys, if you have a mental strength and mentality that nobody going to stop you and you're going to do what you got to do, you're going to be all right. But you come out here like a mama's boy mentality, soon as something happens, you want to run back, mama, mama, mama. You're not going to make it, man. Go stay where you are, okay? That's what the whole purpose of this video today, to let you know that life in the Philippines, BobbieD and LisaD, life in the Philippines, easy? No. Ain't nothing easy, baby. Nothing in my life that came to me easy, okay? Nothing but trouble. You want something easy in your life? Sit up there and hold your hands and go downtown, see if you don't have some trouble coming in your life. Easy, okay? Nothing, anything I had gotten in my life that worthwhile for me has been work. W-O-R-K, work. And that's a dirty word to a lot of you guys. You don't want to work for nothing. You come out here to the Philippines, you better get your hands ready to work. Sometimes you might have to clean this, clean that stuff you ain't never did in the United States. You might have to do out here. So be prepared, man. And don't come up here and think that just because I got money, everything's easy. I got money, but everything ain't still easy. Even if you got money, everything ain't easy. You have to have the mentality to adjust to your circumstance and to your situation. If you have that mental strength, that mental capacity, then you'll be all right. But if you don't have it, don't look no further. Stay where you are, okay? Stay where you are. If you like the United States and the comforts and all of the negativity that come with that, stay where you are, okay? Because some of the stuff that's out there in the United States is still right here. Racism is still here. I'm sad to say, it's here. You know, it's not as much of it, I might say that. And it's not as overt as it is in the United States, but it's here, okay? It's covert. They hide it a little bit. A lot of people just, your race may be okay with them, and your nationality as an American may be okay with them. But the fact that you're a foreigner, that's what they have a problem with. Many people out here have a problem with people being foreigners. They don't like people coming into their country and they look at the people doing better than them, okay? Yeah, they have a lot of Filipinos resent the fact that you can come in their country and you can date their women better women than they can get, and they don't like that. You think somebody like that see you with a nice fine Filipino woman that they can't get, that won't even speak to them, but they jump all over you? You think they're good with that? No. There's a certain segment of men and women in the society that I hate foreign people. No matter what your color is, they just don't like foreign men. They don't like foreigners. Okay? And that certain element is also in the United States. There's an element of the United States people that do not like foreigners. You don't believe me? Talk to Orange Man. All the Orange Man and his followers do not like foreigners. Okay? They just want to be local. They want everything domestic. It has a domestic policy for the domestic, you know. But hey, being a foreign national in another country can be a risky situation. Okay, so I just want to bring these things to your attention to let you know that it's good to want to come to the Philippines, live. You know, a lot of people want to come out here and live and have retire. It's nice, you know, overall. But at the same time, you cannot afford to overlook the negativity that's here against foreigners and the risk involved in being a foreigner as you embark upon your plan to dwell in the land of the Philippines, okay? Just remember, it's easy, but there are risks involved, okay? Understand that. Understand the risk involved, okay? So, that's it. I'm going to see you around training BobbieD, LisaD, One Nation, under one love. Who I got? BobbieD in the house, boy. First man up. BobbieD, what's up, man? You all right, man? You good? Good to see you. What's up, Billy? He say, what Billy say? What Billy say? Come on now. He said, It's always good to start a new life in a new country, new year, new beginning. Yeah, man, new year, new beginning, but you want to be grounded on facts and not in fantasy, okay? Understand that, Billy. Get a firm understanding of the entire situation and not a partial of the situation. A lot of vloggers will only give you a small slice of the pie, a small viewpoint of the situation as an expat here. I don't do that. I give you the full circle, okay? I want you to know that you're going to have some nice times out here, yeah, okay? But at the same time, Billy, you might get some mad, you're going to have some nasty, I'm telling you, I've had some good times and some bad times and some in-between times, you know what I'm saying? It's not all good, is what I'm trying to tell you. And then you need to prepare your mind for that, okay? Because as soon as you come out here, you're expecting everything good, and then as soon as the first thing bad happens, you want to run home to mama. I can't, I'm ready to go home. I mean, just be ready. There you go, Brian, everybody leaves here one nation. Theo, what's up, man? He said, adjusting to life in the Philippines has to be done quickly. Otherwise, you will face an adjuster from an unwanted source. That's right. That's right. You have to adjust quickly. And sometimes, many of us are not quick to adjust. Some of us are slow to adjust. You know, so if you have a problem with adjusting the changes, if you have a problem with adjusting the lifestyle changes, you might well stay where you are, okay? I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. When I came to the Philippines in 2014, it took me about maybe, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I ain't telling you, I had a problem adjusting. I had a problem. The problem I had was, I didn't see nobody like me with this melanin in my skin. I'm like, man, I had a problem with that. It took me a long time. It took me about 6 to 9 months before I started, being okay with it. I used to tell LisaD all the time, I don't see nobody else. I want to go home. I want to go back home. I'm telling you the truth. I wanted to go back home. I didn't see nobody out here. Every time I saw somebody like me, I ran up, hey man, because I was so happy to see somebody, And so, but I had a hard time adjusting with that. That was very hard for me. And the other part about adjusting here was missing my people in the USA. I miss my children. I miss my family, my sisters. I miss them so much. And so it took me a while, man. It took me a while. But I got over it. You know who helped me get over it? Miss LisaD. She said, you're going to be all right, Bobby. You're going to be all right. She said, you just need some time to adjust. I said, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home, man. I did that, I was sort of depressed because of it, too. When you come out here, you could go into a little depression if you're not careful. But she was able to pull me out of it. She said, you have to adjust. You have to stay strong. You don't see your people out here, but it's going to be okay. You got me. And if I hadn't had her pulling me, man, if I hadn't had her right along my side, I might have went back. I might have turned around. So you're right. You need to get your mindset, get prepared. There's going to be times where you want to go back, okay? There were plenty of times I wanted to say, look, I'm done, I wanted to go back. But LisaD helped me. She said, you here for a reason. You don't want to go back to that rat race. So you had it with that. Now you hear it slower. I said, she asked me, don't you like the slower life pace, the slower pace here? I said, yeah, I love it. I said, so you have to look at those things. You go back to your job and you say, pressure. That's why you came. She kept reminding me of why I came here. Because if you don't remind yourself of why you came here, why you started, you'll wind up going back where you came from. And that is not progress. That is regress. Are you with me, G? Let's go. We are running Bobby Lee, One Nation. Billy D, he said, hopefully that will be in Cebu or Davao. Okay. Cebu, I recommend Cebu because I live in Cebu, okay? I've never been to the Davao. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's a little bit on the Mindanao side. I'll stay away from that side of town. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rebels out there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep away from that side. But Mindanao is a big city. You don't find a lot of rebels there. But the southern part of Mindanao, Davao is a big city. You don't find a lot of rebels there. But the southern part of Mindanao, you want to stay away from that one for sure. But Cebu, I will give you a great recommendation for Cebu. I love this city. I've been here since 2014. What is that? 7 years now, almost 7. I've been here a long time, and it's like my home now. I don't want to leave. I will never leave the Philippines. to go back to the United States. I might leave the Philippines to go to another Southeastern Asian country, but it will not be the United States. I can tell you that for a fact. Never will I go back to the United States to live. I wiped that mindset out of me. Okay, I wiped it out. Let's go. We got right trained by BobbieD, One Nation. Billy D. He said, I like the idea of freedom. You can always give it 6 months, move to a different city and identify where you. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of different cities here in the Philippines. A lot of people start out with like a big city, and then some people get tired of the big cities. They go to the little province towns. You know, a lot of people go to Bohol, Medellin. Dumaguete is a big foreign spot for a lot of expats. I don't know why. I've been to Dumaguete. To me, it's nothing there for me. It's just a small town, and it's a big university out there. That's it. I mean, it's nice beaches, but ain't nothing there for me. I don't see why, but there's a lot of foreigners go to Dumaguete. We got right here, BobbieD, One Nation. My mama Sita, what's up? What's up? She said, hi, couples. What's up? What's up? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. If you're new here, hit the like button, subscribe for me, okay? Everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chicha-paya. 1, 2, 3. Chicha-paya. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, please. Can you just hit the like button one time for me, please? And if you have not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, okay? Thank you so much. Let's go. Right train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? John Thomas. John JT in the house. JT in the house. JT is the house, Lord. Is Goldfinger number 2. And what you gonna do? Hey, JT, John Thomas, is a number 2 Goldfinger, okay? He's a gold member on the train and the Love Train Nation, okay? Thank you so much, John. He moved his membership up. He was a silver member for like, 6 months? He said, I'm tired of this silver. I'm going to the gold. Ain't nothing wrong with that, John. Thank you so much, my brother. I can say thank you. For you know, and I thank y'all for being flexible with me. I have to bring the videos to you when I can because I don't have internet at home. So when I go out, I got to get it, okay? And that's what I'm doing. Also, I just found out that I can get internet between 1 a.m. to like 4 or 5 in the morning. So now I'm trying to get up early, you know, and try to get it signal on a broadband card because I don't have it in my home. So John, thank you so much for being a gold member in that house with me, man. I appreciate you. He said, what John said? He said, good day, Bobby. Thank you so much. Good day to you, John. A good evening out there. John's in New York City where all the women are pretty. What's up? All right, BobbieD, One Nation. Mama Sita, she said, Happy New Year from me and Obadiah. Thank you so much, Mama Sita. I appreciate that, my dear. Obadiah, I talked to him a couple of days ago. He said, y'all doing good. It's a brand new day, brand new year. I hope that you and John, Obadiah rather, will get together and come back. And John will be able to enter the Philippines. I can't tell you soon, though, because the Philippines is being overran by Omicron and Delta. Right now, Omicron is almost going to be the variant of majority in this country right now. They're going through a huge surge. We were just getting ready to have face-to-face classes, having people, more and more people coming back here, and now we're shutting it down like a drum again, okay? Because of variant. So once they get the variant under control, they will probably open it up to more and more people. But I don't look at that. I'm looking at probably 6 months, 3 to 6 months, maybe May, June, something like that. But it's going to happen, but you got to be a little bit more patient. I know you miss Obadiah miss you, and y'all got to see each other. I know. And what you can do, Obadiah may try to come out where you are right now. I think you in Kuwait or something. Anyway, he might try to get a ticket to get out there and see you where you are. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But or you got to find alternate ways to do things. Let's go right train, BobbieD, One Nation. Billy D said, one of the hardest is part. Check out Mama Cita's show, okay? Okay, she got a vlog as well. He said one of the hardest part is to part ways and leave kids back. Yeah, man, it was hard for me. I love my kids, man. I got grandkids too, and it hurt, man. It hurt. But you know what? I have to live my life. That's the way I had to look at it. I have to live my life. I raised my children. I raised them the best way I could, and I gave them the right mindset to think the right thing, to do the right thing, to live a good life. And I trained them with everything I had in me to train them, and I moved on. And I trust the Lord to keep them, but it's still hard, man, when you got to say goodbye. And then I see them all the time on the internet, you know, we chit chat, but it's nothing like being there with them. I haven't been back home in 3 years now, and I'm trying to wait. Me and Lisa, when I go home this time, me and LisaD going together. So I gotta wait for her to get a visa. We tried going to Manila, applying. It's a whole year to get on, just to get on the wait list for a visa interview. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going back home without LisaD. So I already told him that, but yeah, it's hard, man. It is really hard. Ron, tell me about LisaD. He said, I agree. Progress is happening. Yeah, man, you got to move forward in your life. Looking back in the past is not going to do you no good. Because what happens is when you start dwelling in the past, the things that were bad in the past come up in his head, and they want to take space in your head. And you want to evict those negative ideas and those bad ideas and bad things that happen to you. Evict them. You know, they sitting up in your head, and they got free rent, no rent. You know, they ain't paying you nothing but no attention. They just tearing up your heart, your pain, your spirit, your soul, and they're making you grieve. Okay, you got to get rid of the negativity, and that means a lot of times you have to get rid of the past and not bring it back up. You don't want to forget the past, my friend. Don't forget it. Okay, because you have to do what? Learn from the past. Every time we fail in life, it's not necessarily a failure, but it's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I was married for 20-some years. You know, some of you say, well, you was a 20-year failure. Maybe, but I had a 20-year lesson to learn, okay? I look at it like that. You got to get the good parts out of any bad situation. I was just a slow learner. I had a 20-year lesson, and I learned my lesson. I ain't going back. You with me, G? Let's go. Who got right to tell you about LisaD? Andy, what's up, Andy? You alright, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Andy in the house. He said, Bobby, happy New Year. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Hope to see more streams. Yeah, man. We trying to do more streams. I've been doing. If you check out Andy, I got I've been doing like 1 or 2 a day, man. Check them out, man. I'm doing more streams now because I can't sit down. I don't have home internet. I can't sit down and do my regular recording and editing of uploading videos because I don't have home internet. So I'm doing more live streams than anything before. So you check them out, man. Every time I get outside, we got to do a live stream. Okay, so good to see you, Andy. So good to see you. Brian Train about releasing One Nation. Mama Cedar, she said, yup. Sad to say. Oh, honestly, say hi to LisaD. Thank you so much. LisaD over there taking a nap. Hi, LisaD. Honestly, say hi. She said, Mama Cedar said, yeah, I'm sad to say he can't travel here. He got frustrated when he knows that the Bacolod city hit by a typhoon. Oh yeah, Bacolod got hit bad, man. Cebu got hit bad. Siriago got hit bad. Liloan got hit bad. There's a ton of places got hit bad by over there, man. And it's Siriago almost got wiped off the face of the earth. That's how bad it is. So you know, I think we got bad over here. Other places got way worse, man. But it'll you know, if you keep on persisting and and don't get frustrated and quit on each other, you will eventually meet up. It's gonna be a place and a time that's been designated in time for you. But you gotta be consistent with each other to get to that place together. You see what I'm saying? Don't quit on Obadiah, and Obadiah don't quit on Mama Cedar. Y'all gonna be all right. He said, thank you, Bobby. Actually, I'm here in Negroes now since August. Okay, you've been in August. Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that. You're back home now with your family and friends, and Negroes Occidental or Oriental, whichever one you are, it's familiar places for you, and I'm sure you're not looking forward to going back overseas for a long time. I don't blame you. I have a lot of OFWs that are tired of their situation and they want to come home. You know what I'm saying? But some of them can't because they need the more time. You know what I'm saying? But I think family, in my opinion, now you tell me if I'm right, you tell me if I'm wrong. So family is always more important than money. Okay? You can get money, but you don't get no more family. You don't get no more mama and papa, do you? You don't get but one mama, one papa. You know what I'm saying? So family is always more important than money. And so when you have your priorities right in life, it will take you a long way in life, and it will cause you to appreciate life better and the things that that a goal in life better, which is your family. You appreciate your family values better when you understand your priorities. All right, guys, that's it for now. I got to go. It's been real. With BobbieD and LisaD, and take care. God bless. And peace. See you on the next one.